Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am just waiting for it to pop up on my screen here, and then we will get started. Yes, there's a little bit of a delay, so when you pop in, make sure to say hello. I hope it's working. Oh, there it's finally going on my computer. Okay. So, hopefully y'all are there. There's Kathy. Yep. All right, welcome. My name is Elizabeth Giles, and I am coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Yes, and tonight I actually have a project ready. And you're probably like, Liz, that is so not like you. Well, it is a project that I was trying to design for my card buffet this weekend, and I felt it might have been a little putsy. So hello, Kathy Wenzel. So we're going to do the putsiness tonight. Yes, but I did design a different card using this stamp set as well, and it is so stinking cute. It's like right down there. So I hope I will be seeing you guys tonight. Or not tonight. I'm seeing you guys tonight right now. But this weekend, so many things going on, and I am feeling a little stressed out because I thought I was ahead of the game. And then Sunday, like, I was just not feeling it at all. I think I got up too early on Saturday, and then I was up till my normal late time on Saturday night. And then Sunday, I was just sluggish. I would say around 4 o'clock, I was finally like feeling like I could accomplish something in the day. And then, then you get in a sort of groove thing and go from there. Hello, Kathy Wenzel and Joanne. Yes, can't wait. Can't wait. So, I think we're going to buckle down and get right into all of the things happening because, like, it's crazy. It really is. So let's see here. Everything that's happening. Stampin' Up is doing a super promotion that we've talked about a couple of times for joining Stampin' Up. And let me tell you, I've had 2 people take this offer already. It is just one of those offers where you can't go wrong. All right. You're going to spend $35 plus tax. So let's just round it up to like $40. You're going to spend $40 and you are going to get so much stuff. The one thing I have to tell you is when we talked about this before, I said that you would get, a whole package of regular catalogs and mini catalogs. Well, this promotion is going so well. They are running out of mini catalogs. So instead of giving a whole package of mini catalogs, you'll get one. But hey, what can you do? You still get a full package of the annual catalogs. And you get to choose $125 worth of stuff that you want. Yeah, it's not just like Stampin' Up's like, okay, we're going to send you this package and this is what you get. No, you all get to choose. So if you want to get card kits, if you want to get scrapbooking workshops, if you have a stamp set or dies or something that you really want to get at a deal, because it's also free shipping on the starter kit, you do that. It's totally up to you. I mean, I don't know how many times I wish I would have joined earlier and it was just for the discount. Like, you don't have to do any selling, anything like that. You can literally just buy for yourself and enjoy the discount. I mean, honestly, all the things. So, all right. Well, welcome, Sean. So if you have an inkling at all that you want to get this deal, like, absolutely just let me know. I have an event, right? I think almost, everybody that's joined so far is coming to the Bring Your Crap and Craft event this weekend. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know and I can go over it with you. If you are like, well, what should I pick out? Or this and that. I mean, I've wasted $35 in much worse ways. I mean, you go out to eat, it's like 2 people, that's more than $35 right there. Heck, sometimes I could spend $35 by myself. So, again, you get $125 worth of product for 35 bucks. You will get a free paper pumpkin kit in there. They throw one in. You will get a full package of catalogs. You will get your own mini catalog copy. And then anytime that you order after that, you will get 20% off right away, and you get 10% to use in future orders. All right. So your $100 that you would normally spend is going to cost you 80 bucks. And then you are still going to get $10 in rewards to use the next time. Let me tell you, I know all the tricks when it comes to the money. I am frugal, and I will definitely help you get the best bang for your buck. Speaking of bangs for your buck, we have a couple other promotions that Stampin' Up! Is also doing. These are these are things that Stampin' Up! Has, but you still purchase them from me. So the first one we talked about a little bit, it is the 12 days of crafting calendar. I just crossed off Advent because trust me, unless you're very disciplined like somebody I know in this chat, you're going to want to open this right away and use it. So it is not crap or Christmas or holiday designs. This has products that's going to be like in all occasions. So if you want, you can purchase one for somebody, and but it is 99 bucks. What does that mean? I just gave you the example. If you sign up to be a demonstrator and then you purchase this yourself, you're going to get it for a discount, and then you will also get rewards back on your next order. I opened mine this last Saturday. Yes, World Card Making Day. Gosh, was that only a week ago? Or was it 2 weeks ago? I don't know. No, 2 weeks ago. Or 2 Saturdays ago. And it has some really cute things in there and exclusive items that you will not be able to get anyplace else. The other thing to be aware of is that they are doing a craft class using the traditions of Christmas stuff. It's $30 for the online class. It doesn't include any of the supplies, but what's nice is you'll get the instructions and you can, use it on this traditions of Christmas, or you can use it on other stuff. So it's 30 bucks. It's about 2.5 hours. The classes, you'll be able to watch it on demand. So even if you're not available at that time, that is okay. So, okay. Well, I just want to remind everybody that you will want to comment. And if you can give us a thumbs up and share this video, I totally appreciate it. Thank you, Sean. Sean just said liked and shared. Kathy said liked and shared. Joanne liked. Oh, you gals, you are just so good to me. We will be giving away some product. I think I actually have, I'll give away the card, and then I'm going to give away an element for the card as well. But speaking of giveaways, last week, and I cannot believe that there was no comments on my video after I was live. So you guys really were just there last week, and I just got something in my eye. But don't mind me while I poke around. I can feel it. It's like right there. So we were giving away paper pumpkin dies. So for those of you who don't know, paper pumpkin comes out with coordinating dies, and these dies are good for like the 3 months. So they just came out with the new dies that are good for October, November, December, and it coordinates with those paper pumpkins that come in the mail. Paper Pumpkin is a subscription that you can pay monthly or you can purchase an actual subscription. And then every month the craft kit comes to your door. It is wonderful. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I actually get 3 of them because sometimes I like it so much I want to have an extra. And other times I make sure that if people want it, they can purchase it from me. So I do have some available. So if there is a past paper pumpkin kit you are looking to get your hands on, just let me know and I can look in my stash and see if I have it. But I love to make scrapbooking pages out of paper pumpkins. And this is where those dies would come in handy dandy. So if you have the dies, then you can make awesome alternate things as well. So the dies that I'm giving away, my upline actually made these cards with them. And so I'm giving, or they're card friends. You just got to put them on a card. But this was one of the shapes there and made it into a ghost. It's actually the bottom of the strawberry. And then the acorn. And so they come in just a little package like this. I'll show you these. These ones are like gone. They're sold out. They were called Circle of Season dies, and this is everything that you got with them, right? So this hello, everything like super awesome. So make sure, and they're relatively cheap. So last week you had to watch my video and then like and share and comment that you liked and shared. And the winner is dun, 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 Kathy Larson. So congratulations, Miss Kathy Larson. I will get these to you this weekend. Yes, I'm putting it right up over here. And I gotta put your name on the outside because my name's on the outside already. So congrats, Kathy. Yay. All right. Now tonight we're going to make a shaker card. I am super stoked. I didn't even realize that I purchased these, but I end up purchasing like all of the accessories and everything for certain things. So I had bought the shaker element. Hold on. I had bought the shaker elements and then I didn't actually buy the dies that cut it out. So I did recently get those, and so I have a card that we are going to make, and then I cannot wait to share my other aha moment with you guys, and I want to know when I share that if you guys knew this as well, because I like felt a little dumbfounded. So maybe it was just me and I really have no idea what I was doing, but maybe you guys don't know either. So I have literally had tears in my eyes because I just think it's so funny that I didn't know this. So I can't wait to see if you guys know it too. Oh my gosh, honestly. Okay. I gotta stop. Okay, so we're gonna flip the camera around. Mind you, I have the card already done. You would have saw it in the preview picture. But I did not cut any of the supplies because I've been a madhouse animal cutting the supplies for other cards. And this one was just set off to the side because I knew I wasn't using it for class. So, okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the card straight on. And then we will go over and you can then get all the dimensions and all the fun things for me as I cut it for myself and we do the project. So here we go. Let's flip this around. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that actually looks pretty darn good. I'm going to turn off my mouse so it doesn't wiggle. Okay. And it does look like I need to just turn my camera. Okay. That looks pretty straight now. Yes. All right. So this is the card here. Ooh, ah. And it's got a few elements to it, I would say. A few. So one of the things is the designer series paper. We're actually going to cut that first. So the paper pack I'm using is not that one. It is this fun one right here. So it's called Woven Textures, and it's got all these fun different patterns in there. But we are going to use, yep, this one. The back side is like this basket weave. Is that a basket weave? Yeah. And then this is like a linen. And I just liked the linen side to bring in a little, I don't know, just a little texture instead of doing a plain white piece there. So I'm going to just set this up here so it doesn't get in my way. You will need Pretty Peacock ink. We're also using these faceted snowflakes, which this was one of the reasons why I used Pretty Peacock, because I wanted to use some of these blue. These red ones, I still am going to have a hard time with. And then we are also using the Pine Tree Trimmings bundle. And I cut out a tag from the Stylish Shapes dies. Now these dies, they do have a couple more circles in there. They're just in my boxes for other projects at the moment. Okay, so I already cut out my tag out of white, but we are going to go ahead and cut out, and this box has those tree shaker domes in. So let's start with our designer series paper because we got to cut out, die cut our tree element. Now, this piece here, let me just measure it. It is, actually, I'm going to do 3.5. That's right. So 3.5. You thought the tree was a bunch, right? Yeah. Okay. So 3.5 by 4 3/4 is going to be our designer series paper piece. I had cut it at 1/8 there, but I don't think that's necessary. So we're going to do just a smidge smaller. So 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then we're going to get, and then we're going to get some Pretty Peacock and the Old Olive. And I don't know what happened to my, oh, maybe it's over here. Oh, I do have some scraps. Ooh, there went my, there went my ribbon. We need the ribbon. Okay. So Old Olive is going to be our card base. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. And then we're going to fold it in half. So that's 4 1/4. So if you like to do scoring on your cards, it would be scored at 4 1/4. And then we're just going to give it a good burnished edge. Then next, we're going to cut our mat. And this is going to be at 5 1/4. Yep, by 4 inches. So a pretty standard mat. Now, one of the things that I am going to change up is on the back side of mine, or on this one, I should say, has just a piece of Old Olive. And I'm going to change that. I'm going to grab, because I just remembered seeing this. Yes. So the Season of Elegance designer series paper. This has several different colors in it. And one of them should be olive. Gosh darn it. There it is. So we're going to add that to the background. And you don't need very big of a piece. It is legitimately just going to be to cover up the back of this. So if you take out your shaker dome and you measure, so this is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to just cut this at 2.5 by 3.5 because I want a little wiggle room. I think it's just going to add a smidge more to that because then we'll have our stars inside of it. Okay, are you guys with me yet? Please still be there. Okay. We also need, I like to just get everything cut ahead of time if I know. So we're going to cut a piece of white cardstock for the middle. And that is going to run us at the same mat size. So 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Super. Okay. And I think that's all of our elements. This is extra. Yep. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of designer, or 5 pieces of paper. And then this, so I already die cut the star out of gold and then the little label out of white as well. Now, the reason why I like to cut that, or I did that label right away too, is we want to line up our dies, which is underneath here, with how this label is going to kind of present itself on the side. And these dies are so cute. Like the, you get the star and then a little bow and then 2 presents, but these can also function as the bottom of the tree. And then you have some garland as well. Okay. So we're going to just use a little bit of tape. So the Stampin' Seal, I'm just going to add a smidge of tape so I can kind of put this where I want it. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. And then I have a little bit of washi tape, and I'm going to move it right there. And then hold it down with your washi tape. I'm going to remove this because if you guys know, right, when you run white or like gold or silver through your die cut and emboss machine, it really imprints super easy. And what do I mean by that? I mean, if you have a well-loved machine like I do, and your plates have like an imprinted on it, that will transfer onto that white. So I try not to run those through if I don't have to. All right, so here is our tree. Oh, it's a little crooked. Let's straighten that out. He's still a little crooked. Okay. And actually, I do have to move them up a little bit because we're going to have an edge from the shaker. There we go. But placement should be all good. And here we are. All right. Woo, 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 woo. Now don't throw away the inside tree because you can put that on the inside of your card. Boom. All right. I want to just get the shaker part done so that I can show you guys my aha moment. I still can't believe it. It's like a little crazy to me. Honestly, I've been using these same shaker things for a very long time. So, okay, first things first, we are going to take our shaker element. And what did I just do with that paper? Oh, it's up here. I have a measuring spoon because I was going to do this on my card buffet, right? So I wanted to make sure that people didn't take too many of these. But I'm going to give away my other pack of gold shaker stars. So if you want to win these, comment shaker stars, or just comment stars, whatever. Comment stars, and then you'll get entered in to win these. And we'll pick that next Tuesday, the 21st, during class. All right. So I'm taking my 1/2 teaspoon, and I'm going to come in here and get a nice heaping full. Oh my gosh. My static is crazy. Did you see those just kind of jump all over the place? Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's get that in here. All right. And then another like heaping spoonful. I mean, you are going to have a bit in there because it looks like a lot right now. But then when you hold the card up, right, they kind of fall to the bottom. So a heaping teaspoonful, because mine is a half a teaspoon. Okay. All right. Now you're going to peel off the back. So where this white is, you're going to peel that off and stick down your designer series paper. Oh my gosh. You don't want to do that because then all the stars get stuck to the side. Okay, I quit tonight. So we are going to pick these up. You guys, honestly. Oh, I am so this is crazy. So, you can't set it down either because it's kind of rounded on the front. So it's okay. It'll be okay. I just need to pick them off of the adhesive because we want the, this is not my aha moment. What not to do when creating. That is correct. Okay. So here we go. We're going to get these elements in there as well. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we're going to do it again. So pretend that never happened. We're going to take our paper and go over the top. And right here, you just want to make sure that you're pushing it down. And then we can flip it over. And I like to just use my flat edge here. If I had the roller ball in, you could, or the stylus, you could use that too. But I'm just going to make sure that I get into all of these crevices. And this one's pretty easy. Okay. Slide. That looks good. And then I always do the test. Wait, is it all the way down? Yes. Okay. Here is my aha moment. I was looking at this and I was like, gosh, it's so weird that it's a white around the top of it all the time. And then I'm like, wait, peel that off and it's sticky. And then you can put your DSP over the top. That is what I didn't know. For years, I was trying to add tape and add adhesive all up in there. And that's all it was. Like, just peel off the top. I know, right? Like, what? I was astounded that I did not know that before. So, there we go. That is my aha moment. I don't know. So you guys got to tell me. So Kathy obviously knew that was a thing. Like literally for years. I did not know. We've had these for years and I did not know the top was a peel off. Oh, okay. So now that we have that piece on, we're going to trim off the bottom. And I am just going to get my scissors right in between there and trim underneath as much as I can. You obviously don't want to cut the designer series paper on the top, but we don't want that sticking out of the bottom either. Yep. So y'all, I want to know if there was anybody else who didn't know that because I am just like crazy astonished. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know. Okay. I'm also going to come in here and add adhesive to this other designer series paper on the edges. You could just cut it off, but I think just adding a smidge of glue I've been using this glue nonstop, basically, so I don't know why it needs to be fussy right now. That's good. Okay, here we go. Boom. Boom, chicken, wow, wow. I really like that designer series paper behind there. Look at how different that makes it look. And I did put in just a little bit more stars too, but that really adds a nice element. Okay, now we're going to glue this onto our pretty peacock cardstock for some stability so that we can do our ribbon. Oh, I literally blew my mind when I realized that that's what it was. No joke. I died. I was like, holy buckets. Those hearts, the shaker hearts, that is where I could have used that. I did so many shaker hearts and I could not keep the designer series paper down on that card. Okay. So ribbon. So normally I would do the ribbon tie trick, right? But we're making a bow on this one. So I am going to just go all the way around. Now, bows. This is a pretty lightweight ribbon. So what I like to do is I am actually going to tie this in a knot. And then I will make a bow out of it. But by tying it in a knot first, the lightweight ribbon will not uncoil. Just like when you're doing bows or knots with corded ribbon, or corded trim, I think they call it trim, it's best to tie it in a knot first. Now we can go ahead and do our regular bow. I may have not left enough room for a tail. Oh, there we go. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And that looks pretty good. Let's cut off this end. And since it tied and it's more off to that side, I'm just going to shimmy this more towards the outside. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Perfect. Get down. Okay. Now, that's stuck there pretty good. If you want, you can always add a glue dot underneath there for more stability. Okay. Now let's do our, we're going to attach this actually. I lied. Because all of our stamping is on white pieces. If I was stamping directly on my card base, I would be doing my stamping right now. Because if I messed up, I could then flip my card base around. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, all of the things. So, boom, boom, boom. This last weekend, I had to let my guard down a little bit, and my husband redid our front flower bed. So we'll see what that turns out like. Oh, almost forgot the star. In the spring, when the bulbs hopefully come up and the plants refresh. But, boom. Okay. Now we will do our stamping, and we have this tree to put on the inside as well. And our 2 sentiments were in this stamp set too. So you have 4 sentiments all together. I'm doing, let's see, 'Tis the Season and Sending Christmas Wishes. And with Pretty Peacock ink. Woo! Okay. And 'Tis the Season. There we go. Now, I hope you guys stocked up on your chamois. I might be like replacing some of mine because they are getting pretty grimy. But if you don't know what a stamping chamois is, this is actually purple. But it comes purple. You just wash it out with water and you can clean your stamps off with it. It's super economical. It's super eco-friendly. It's like amazing, reusable, all of the things. So yeah. All right, let's add. And if you wanted to, you could use the other side of that tree. I just wanted to keep the pattern the same. Okay. Oh, I almost put the inside on the card I already had finished. So that's our inside, nice and simple. And then this is going to get popped up. Dimensionals are our friend. And since I had a little bit of adhesive on there, right, I made sure to add my dimensionals where that adhesive was for sure. And then this, I want my, I don't know why, I like it better when I see this edge all the way out. Because if I bring it in and I see a little bit of that linen, it just looks better out there. So I am lining mine up with that. And I like how this kind of complements it, like the angles kind of go together. And last but not least, we are adding 3 of these guys. And I still do not have my putty end inserted into my thing. So I'm just going to use the pokey tool. When you use the pokey tool, though, you want to make sure that you get underneath the glue dot here. Otherwise, it's not going to stick, right? So we're going to put a big one up over here. And then another big one, or just whatever size you want, but one there and one here. Okay, that is our card, people. So make sure that you comment, share, do all the things. Let me know you did all the things so you can get entered in to win this. And then if you want to be entered in to win the stars, comment shaker stars or whatever. But yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. I got to get back to slicing and dicing. So that we have all of the cards for the card buffet this weekend. And just a reminder, if you are not coming to the event, you can still come and make cards. I will also have a whole ton of kits, a whole ton of cash and carry items. So let's make this fundraiser absolutely amazing. I know it's going to be a great time. And if you are not signed up for this time, the next one is February 28th through March 2nd, and that registration will open next week. So all of the things. Oh, I forgot to tell you what kind of ribbon this is. It's gold striped, and it's an online exclusive. So these are while supplies last. Okay, that is it, you guys. Sign up special for demonstrators to sign up to be a demonstrator. I mean, literally you can sign up and do nothing else. There's the online class that they're offering. There's the advent calendar. And then I have some classes this weekend. And then in 2 weeks is 2.5 weeks, somewhere in there is my stamp camp. So, whew, lots of things. Okay. Anyhow, that's it. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.